going on, brother? So it's your boy, brother Harold. Haven't been too long. Got off work and everything. Just sitting here waiting, seeing if we gonna get some snow or not. Been checking out the news, seeing what's gonna happen. Baby love got out this morning and got some groceries and stuff. So we ready for the storm. But I've been looking at the scriptures, reading, trying to prepare a message and stuff. And last couple of days, Lord been showing me some things concerning things we say, dealing with the tongue. And so I want to share a couple things with you and everything. And I'll probably carry this series that I'm doing. It'll probably have to be on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have to put it on my YouTube channel. So in the beginning of this message go a little bit long. You'll probably have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Look me up on YouTube to catch the entirety of the message and stuff. Because, probably going to take some time concerning some things I've been looking at. But so those of you who haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it and check me out. Got some messages and things and a couple videos, couple things, things I just do to have fun. I like to make videos for my family and stuff. They have something to remember me by, when the father called me home. But anyway, if there was a title for this message, this series I'm doing, I was thinking, because the Lord, He been showing me about things we say. He's been dealing with me as well about things we say and how our words could get us in trouble by this little thing in our mouth called a tongue. So in James chapter 3, it's dealing with taming the tongue. But if there was a title that I would put out for this message, it would be Loose Lips Sink Ships. I know you probably done heard that, but loose lips sink ships. But anyway, let's look at this thing. Let's get into this. Chapter 3, James chapter 3. It says, not many of you should presume to be teachers, my brother, because you know that we who teach will be judged most strictly. Now let's look at this. Right here in the book of James, it's saying that not many of us should presume to be teachers, or most of us shouldn't think about being a teacher, because those who teach, the Bible says, will be judged most strictly. Now, when you're dealing with the word teacher, we're dealing with instructors, one who have a passion to instruct, a teacher, and it's also saying that those who pursue this know that you're gonna be judged based on what you say and what you teach most strictly. So a lot of us, have trouble saying things or can't control our mouth and different things or whatever. We need to really consider whether we want to be a teacher or not. Because it also say, when you look at the word judge, it says now we all know that God is the supreme judge, and He's going we're going to have to give an account of every word we say in this life, whether it be good or bad. So that's why with this series I'm dealing with concerning the mouth, things we say, the tongue, stuff like that. We can take a brief look at what should be our speech, the proper speech, and how we should carry ourselves as believers, brothers and sisters. So he says that those who teach will be judged most strictly. Verse 2 say, we all stumble in many ways. If anyone is never at fault in what he says, he is a perfect man, able to keep his whole body in check. Now check this out. So in other words, he's saying that understand that we all stumble in many ways in what we say. Because it also says that if a man's able to um, control and watch what he say, and he's never at fault as in what he say, he's a perfect man, able to keep his whole body in check. Now with that perfect man, that word perfect actually means you're mature, you're complete, meaning having control over your whole body. So in other words, what it's saying is if we is able to control our mouths, our speech, then we can control our whole body. You know, we can be made complete in these things, in our body, able to keep the whole body in check. Then it goes on to say, when we put bits in the mouth of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Now think about this. Even when we put a bit in the mouth of a horse, you're able to turn that. You're able to control that whole animal. Turn it right to the left. Like when you see people riding horses, they pull them reins back, and that horse will stop. Whoa, or that horse will go left, go right. You controlling that horse by what's in his mouth and everything. So, in other words, I guess this is one of the reasons why I don't like to be around certain people that would say anything, because if you say anything, you most likely will do anything. You know, so if you say anything out of your mouth and you can't control your words, your speech, therefore you accountable to do anything. You subject to do anything. So you know, verse 4 say, or take ships, for example, although they are so large and driven by the strong wind, they are steered by a very small rudder. Wherever the pilot wants to go. Now, so even with a ship, you take a big old carrier, a big old ship, the rudder is about that big. Oh, I say probably about this big. And he's able to stir that whole ship. You know, so you're looking at the smallness of that rudder. Then it goes, because he's giving us something to compare to, brothers and sisters. Then it said, likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes a great boast. Now look at this. So in other words, he's saying likewise, no different than the smallest of that rudder. It says our tongue that's in our mouths is a small part of the body, but it makes great boast. Now, when we think about this word great boast, it's basically dealing with things we speak, the prideness of life. You know, we speak about those things, you know, what we have or even what we don't have. We begin to boast. See, when we're boasting about certain things, it builds up within us, brothers and sisters, a prideful spirit. So it goes on and it talks about but it makes great boast. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. Now, you know, dealing with like a forest fire, you know what I'm saying? Like people, you know, you like I said, you could be people driving down the road, thump a cigarette butt out, and there it is.